I'm 14 years old and in 8th grade.
13 years old and I'm in 7th grade.
I'm in 8th grade.
I'm in 8th grade.
I've been in Montessori since 1st grade.
Preschool, I think.
3-year-old preschool.
Ever since kindergarten.
Every morning we start off with morning meeting, which is like where we get acquainted with each other so we can know, how are you from when I last saw you.
And you can acknowledge people, like if they did something that really helped you or that you were really impressed by. And then it's also a time for the teachers to tell us things that we're going to be doing today.
In the beginning of the year, we ran morning meeting and showed them how it was supposed to look. They didn't just walk in and we say, okay, you're facilitation, and then that's it. A lot of it is, this is how we want it to be, we're going to show you, and then we build that trust, and then we let them take the control.
The students are running the meeting so we can learn how to be good kind of facilitators.
And that's with everything, with lessons, with shelf work. We have to kind of model it. Modeling is huge, and then once we feel like, okay, we trust you, we can do this, then we just kind of let them take control.
It's also extremely important in Montessori to follow the child. People hear that follow the child and they think that because you're following the child, you do whatever the kids want to do. There's a lot of guidance that goes into following the child, and it is completely possible to hit every standard there is while still helping them learn about things they're interested in.
The teacher's more of a guide. They kind of tell you what direction it is they want you heading in, and then we kind of take ourselves there.
At the beginning of the week, we are given a work plan, which is just a sheet of paper that has everything that is expected to be done by the end of the week. And so then it's our decision if we want to work or not. And even though there are the weeks where you're like, I just don't feel like doing anything, you need to, because in the end, it will catch up to you.
I like that you don't have to do this at this time and always this, then this, then this, and you have some work time during the day, so not everything's homework.
There are so many ways that the traditional curriculum differs. One of the largest things, I think, is probably the large block of time that the kids get to spend together in the classroom.
I like how much time we have. We don't have to sit at desks, and the time is ours to use, and so it really teaches you really good time management skills.
We are here every morning from 7:45 until about 11:30 for lunchtime, and then we spend a little bit of time together after lunch as well. So we really get a sense of building a community.
I like how we're all a community, and it's not like every man for himself. We kind of help each other out, and that's kind of nice to have, and it's a good experience to know how to work with people.
Being such a small group in this school, it's pretty fun, because we're so tight in our community, and then we have classes. Some kids don't have very many classes with the other kids in the school, but I'm in band and orchestra, and so those are both with the other kids. So I have a whole bunch of friends in traditional, and they're always asking you about what it's like, and they're really accepting of it.
Differentiation means that as a whole in education, not just Montessori, that not all children are ready for the same lesson or they don't have the same needs academically.
For instance, math. You're not going to be able to have everybody in your classroom at the same math level. So we have 4 different math levels.
I'm in an advanced math class. I'm 2 years ahead of my grade level. So he had me and my math group of geometry teaching the pre-L students.
Because he felt that we really understood fractions, and that would be a way for us to understand it even better and to help some of the students who didn't understand it as well.
Brain research says that if we can do it and teach it, then we really got it cemented in our learning. And Maria Montessori was ahead of her time that way, I think, because the multi-age setting is perfect for that.
Part of the reason that Montessori stresses having multi-age levels together is not just for the kids, but also for the teacher. We get to know them. Like I said, we really get to know the needs and the benefits and the negativities of all of those things.
The relationships, that's huge. I can't even explain. When you have that relationship with your student, I'm surprised at you don't have behavioral issues, really.
Well, at the very basic level, I'll use numbers, for example. We wouldn't expect to teach a child the abstract symbol for 2 until they understood quantity, what is 1, what is 2, and that 2 is more than 1. As kids get older in middle school, that might look like
the yarn on the floor. I had them I was trying to figure out how to get some hands-on things with number lines and graphing number lines and graphing systems of equations. One of the things that I didn't anticipate that I really enjoyed was how many things I'd be able to explain right then and there, how many things they asked questions about or I could see that they were searching to find. It's very important to step back and watch the kids practice, to watch them figure it out, to let them have that time.
We kind of are assigned our work, and that's how we learn. We kind of do the work ourselves.
They got to figure it out. And I only know that because there are plenty of things that I've had to figure out, and I know the difference between the things I figured out and the things someone told me. We try things like that. Some days it works, some days it doesn't. And if it doesn't, as we tell the students, you have to take risks, you have to be okay with failing, and you have to get up the next day and try it again.
That's why Nebraska loves
Our public schools.
Nebraska loves
Our public schools.
Nebraska loves
Our public schools.